Hey folks, I was just looking at my Facebook messages and saw that my cousin had just posted a bowl full of morels. Uh, let's run up to the back to see if we got some morel mushrooms sprouted. Hello folks, it's that time of year again for morels coming up. This is April 1st. Yeah, I was just online looking at my cousin's Facebook page, and she had gotten a bunch of morels. So I decided to dash out back here to see if I see any morels. So far, none. I do see a mushroom there. I ain't touching it because I don't know if that's edible or not. But we're gonna go ahead and just look, see if I got any growing back here. I haven't harvested any from here for, I think, 2 years now. See that little white thing right there? That's a mushroom. Right below that pine cone. Anyway, got me out of the house, climb my mountain. I'm gonna try to do this every day because I need the exercise. I allowed myself to get way too fat. P-H-A-T, fat. Oh, yeah, I had to shave the beard because they're requiring us to wear face masks every time we go to town now. And when I go back to work at the hospital, I'll have to wear the face mask. And for the N95, I especially fit tested for that mask. And so I need a clean shave to be able for that mask to work effectively. Because I don't want that corona cootie. No way. See a lot of activity here where deer have scratched the surface and laid down, and their trail right here. Be a good place for a trail cam. Maybe both my trail cams. I'll come up here tomorrow and put them up. Yeah, here's another place right here where they bedded down next to their path. Well, I'm at the top of the mountain in my backyard, and the sun still is about that far above the mountain. It's going to be a nice sunset. Of course, when it sets, it's going to be a little chilly. It snowed this morning. When I got up, there was a slight spattering of snow on the ground. Yeah, the mossy growth on the trees up here make it look like another world, almost swampy. But this is what they call old man's beard, and it's when it dries out, it's really highly flammable. It just explode in flames. But I watched the deer eat it, and one of my viewers explained to me that that is a good source for antivirus, antibacterial. I guess you steep it in a tea, make a tea out of it and drink it. Could be. I don't know anything about this. Yeah, it is otherworldly up here. Well, there's a visitor. Big old tom turkey. Well, there's another one. That's another tom. There's some hens sitting around somewhere. Well, somebody besides me has been up here in my backyard. They found that deer skull, put it on my marker. That marker marks the apex of the mountain. Hey, looking at all this activity up here on the ground, there's a lot of wildlife traffic up here. I'm gonna go ahead and put my trail cams out and maybe thinking about buying one of those tree stands and maybe just hunting right here. Yeah, plenty of places to put a tree stand here. Well, let's head down the mountain while that sun's setting. It's going to get colder and darker. I'm only 500 feet up from my barn, so I'm so close to the house anyway. I have noticed in past that when the morels do come up, they only grow from this point up, halfway up the hill, and they just grow in this strip right here. I guess it just takes a certain kind of soil and tree material and certain types of trees that they like to grow around, because they don't like to grow down here, and they love this kind of material to grow in. At least the morels here do. They're frisky. I've got this other pasture. It's all seeded back here. I've got this other pasture open for the goats, but they will not go over there. I don't know why. They're too conditioned against this fence, the electric fence. They will not go through the gate down there. And I've tried to get them over there. They don't want anything to do with it. Maybe one day they'll figure it out. Well, no mushrooms today, but I got some exercise. Gonna have to do this every day because it got my heart up, got my breathing going. I need to do several trips a day up there. I just got 2 PHAT. Fluffy. Yep. Gonna fleece this fluff. I got to because I don't feel good. I don't like the staying at home business. I think it's making everybody fat. Turn that back on. You guys want some dinner? Okay, I'll give you some dinner. Well, that's it on this little adventure. I was hoping to find some morels, but not on this side of the mountain. I know some people, they find a lot of them, and they find them earlier than I do. I think it's my slope. It's facing east. And I think the western facing slopes is where the mushrooms are growing right now, unless they're northern facing slopes. Anyway, I'll have to check it out. I'll go over to the Acorn Acres up back and see if I can scout out any mushrooms over there tomorrow too. I need to get out, get around, get away from people, and just get some exercise. Lots of it. A lot of it. Well, I'm your host, Jerry Hanson. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I want to thank you guys for showing up and joining me on this little excursion. Please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. And also subscribe and click that bell icon that alerts you to new videos as I upload them. Also clicking that share button really helps out our channel. We'll see you guys in the next show. Bye-bye.